Hello, everyone. I am coming to you in the beautiful Buckhead community, Atlanta, Georgia, and I'm excited to come to you. This is the start of many that you will see my face. We're just talking outside of the ministry. By the way, if you don't know who I am Latika S. Carter. I'm the CEO and executive consultant of LSC Global LLC. So I'm excited to come to you on this Saturday where I'm located. We're going to be grilling out today. So I just said, that'll be perfect. Let me go ahead and get my live out, see if I can just get some content out there for you so that maybe you can chime in if you come in while I'm live or if you watch this later. Hopefully, it will encourage you, empower you, and give you some nuggets about your life. I'm going to be on here briefly, but I wanted to talk to you about some things. One, the biggest question that I want to ask you, and I just want you to think about the answer. Some of you may already know the answer, but what is your big dream? What is your big dream? Maybe you already started in your big dream and you're excited about what you're doing with your life. Maybe you're not. Maybe you're one of many of Americans or anyone over across the other nations who you're in you're in a place in your life where you want to do something more than what you're doing right now. You just don't know what it is or how to pursue it. So I wanted to just ask you that question. If you wanted to share, if you're coming in and if you're watching on the replay, what is your dream? What's your biggest dream? Are you living it or are you trying to pursue your dream? I can be honest up front and just let you know years ago, years and years, decades ago, I never thought that I would be where I am today in my life. So I didn't necessarily have a dream. So a dream without a plan, that's all it is, just a dream. You got to put plans and everything into motion. But what I did understand was I had dreams of things that I wanted to do, but I just didn't know the extent of how to go about doing it. And I was minimizing the true potential that was on the inside of me. So maybe you're minimizing the true potential that's even on the inside of you. We can get to places in our life where we know there is so much more. There is so much more that we need to be doing or we have a desire to do with our life. We may not know how to do it, or maybe we don't have enough money to do it. Maybe we're stuck on a job that's not giving us what we need to get to those big dreams that we have. Well, I just wanted to share some nuggets with you today. Just to ask you another question. When we get to that place and we're talking about what are your big dreams, I'm also wanting to know, are you working on a job or are you in a career? Do you even know the difference between having a job and being in a career? I can say for myself, decades ago, that when I started moving into the career field that I am in now, I've been in the financial lending institution for over 20 years. That was not a dream of mine. That was more of, I need to make some things happen. I got to take care of my family. I'm out here now, a widow. I'm 30 years old. I'm running my own company, running my own business. I had a couple businesses at that point, and I was just trying to eat. It wasn't necessarily trying to get to a place of understanding a career path. It was making sure that I could put food on my table and my children had a solid foundation. Hello, Jenny. Good to see you, lady. And I don't know if you still do, but I do understand when I lived in Greensboro, North Carolina, you had your own business. Do you still have your own business or has it transpired or transitioned into something else? I haven't had a chance to touch bases with you in a long time, other than just coming back and forth on Facebook. But I do remember that you had your own store once upon a time years ago, and I've been in Atlanta since 2015, so that's been a long time. Oh, good. Oh, so great. What's the name of your business? Go ahead and shout that out and let people know how they can find you. They can shop with you, or even come to your location if you have your a location open to the public. Please put that information out, because I am so glad that you came on here. You are an entrepreneur. You're still trying to pursue your dreams, make things happen, and you're keeping it going. It doesn't mean that everything is perfect and everything is lined up. Maybe it is, but I know that you probably one of the women who has something on the inside of you that you know, I want to be doing more. You're excited about what you're doing now, but the truth is there is always more. That's okay. Home based. I'm home based as well. So what's the name of your business? And if you have a website or your products or services, go ahead and put that out, because those who will be watching in the replay, guess what? We're shouting out your business for free. So that way, hopefully, if you're able to offer them something, they can shop with you or be a part of the services that you're providing. Yes, come on. I love that. Definitely more. Definitely more. And there's a lot of us, especially women, who want more. We could be in a position where we're in a dead end place in our life. We go on a job, we start working a job, and as I was sharing with you prior, I was working a job not knowing that it was going to go into a career path, because I was just trying to feed my babies. So at the point that I decided to move away, to sell off my store and move to a whole different state so that my children could have more, what happened at that point was I just took a temp position that was supposed to be 2 weeks. It was only supposed to be 2 weeks. Two. I stayed there 7 years and climbed my way up to the top. That was in the mortgage industry, that was in loan servicing. So I learned so much, and that helped me move into a place that is called career path. And now here it is. I've been in mortgage and lending finances for over 20 years now. So I'm in a career in the corporate world, also have my own businesses and nonprofit. I do all of that. I'm not married. My children are grown. I have one beautiful, handsome grandson that's 2 months old, but I enjoy what I do. So I balance my life. And I'm in that place where I feel like I'm really now in my zone. And when it's time to move, do something different, because I enjoy what I do on my job. I help people get homes. I'm a loan advisor on my job. So I enjoy being able to assist people with credit questions, assist them with rates and payments, like your loan officer. So I enjoy doing things of that nature. But at the same time, outside of that, I knew years ago there had to be more. There had to be more. So if you're like many other women, and even like my friend Jenny here, who was on here, who said there has to be definitely more, I would love for you to continue to listen. I'm only going to be on a few more minutes, but I want you to listen. She has suddenly silk sensations, flowers, and gifts. Wow, I remember that now. You've had that. You had that when I lived in North Carolina. I remember that. Such the bomb with flowers, y'all. Y'all got to check her out. So if you got things that are coming up, I don't know if you ship flowers. I can only assume that you do, but you're in the Greensboro, North Carolina area. Is that right, Jenny? You can attest to that. And people can reach out to you and they can shop with you. There's a lot of weddings that are coming up, a lot of Thanksgiving is coming up, holiday season. Y'all better shop with this lady, because she is truly the bomb and gifted at what she does. But outside of that, there is more to you than working a 9 to 5. There's more to me than just staying in this certain position. I love what I do, and I'll continue to do it until I don't. It's time to do something else. I've been there a long time, but I worked for Fortune 500 companies, and I have helped. Let me tell you, I started in a temp position. Prior to me having my own business, I worked for a Fortune 500 company. Um, y'all know it, BB&T. So I worked for them, and then I said, you know what? I was one of the ones that bailed because I was sick and tired of not getting what I thought I wanted, and that was to be promoted. I'm gonna do my own thing. I jumped ship. I suffered for that because I should have stayed there and continue to work it on the side to build the business up. But that taught me a lot of things along the way. So I was very successful in running my business. I remember when I was making my deposits in the bank, I had just opened up my banking account and they said, "My goodness, Latika, like you're doing such an amazing job. You have so much money that you're putting in the bank." But I had a salon and I had a store. I was also a distributor for Dudley products, and all of those were synced in. They were synced together to work together. So it was all about turning the profit. You know, those slow days, especially those of you who do hair, who have salons or barbershops or whatever your store is, there are days that you just have slow days. So you have to make up for those slow days and have product on the side or services outside of what you know would be the typical of people coming to shop in your business. So I was so excited at that point to do that. But listen, life happened. There was more. Didn't know that I was going to be moving into the career path that I'm in now. Nonetheless, all of those years of the experience working with Fortune 500 companies, working with the CFOs, CTOs, implementing processes, implementing procedures, systems, working with the technology department, you know, that IT department, working with them, doing departmental training, being a manager over multiple departments. Listen. I have had to do it from the bottom, no degree, from the bottom, and at the same time run my business, my dream on the side when I had to go back into corporate America. So here it is. I transitioned from a job and made it into a career. Yes, Jenny, we got to talk, girl. Reach out to me. You can go to my website, LSC Global LLC, even if you want to do a consultation where we can talk, or just reach out to me in my inbox and let's just have a conversation because there is more on the horizon for you. I am so grateful. Hello, Sandra. God bless you. I'm so grateful to have you on here today, Sandra. So, as we're talking about what are your dreams? What are your dreams and how big are they? Are you in a job or are you in a career? And some of us, we get in a job just like what I shared with you all before because I needed to take care of my family. But that job sometimes doesn't lead to what I just shared with you all, a career path. Didn't know anything about being in a career. Closed mouths don't get fed. So I knew I had to do what was necessary to take care of my children, to put them in the best school systems that I could, to put them in the best neighborhoods. And I sacrificed and I worked hard and I climbed the ladder. We can go on and on. And I'm sure as I continue to do the things that I'm doing, I'll be bringing you up to speed with some of those things just to encourage you. So here it is. I'm helping women now today. I'm helping you. I decided to take all of my years, over 20 years, plus self-employment, running my multiple businesses. I have a holding company, I have a nonprofit, and I'm working at the same time a double minority single Black woman doing it, living in Buckhead community. All glory belongs to God. I didn't know to make that plan. It was just me moving things in a direction. I was hungry. So I asked, what else do you have for me to do? I wanted to climb the ladder. When opportunities came up, it wasn't that I had the experience per se. I was teachable and I let them know I was teachable. I worked Bank of America. I've worked I worked at a lot of different, not a lot. I've only had a few jobs in 20 years for real. But those companies that I worked for, and I'm not saying this trying to toot my own horn. I'm saying this humbly, and I'm saying this with the confidence that I understand what I have. But I am a hard worker. I am trustworthy. I remember someone told me years ago, before, while I was running my own business, she said to me, if you work for someone the way she said, always work for someone the way you will want someone to work for you. And I kept that mentality. I want people like me when it's my time to start hiring people again, because I did that before, to hire people again. I want people like me to be on my team. I want people like me who see the vision, who want to run with it. And it's not all about them staying there. I do understand that sometimes I'm going to be the person that's a conduit to help bring them in, to train them, to give them what they need so that they can move forward and succeed with life. And that's what I'm doing in my coaching program. I have created a program based off all the years of experience transitioning. Check this out, transitioning from hard labor. Okay. I remember, Sandra, you can attest to this, living in the same city where I come from. Listen, I used to sew. Okay, when I graduated, I went to college. I was pregnant with my second child, so I dropped out of college. But I remember I still had to take care of my kids as a single teenager. Y'all catch that? Single teenager. Still had to take care of my kids. So I used to sew for a living in a factory. I worked in a factory. I also had tried to move forward and work at a furniture factory. Oh God, furniture factory. Hard labor. I have sewn up. I have sewn up T-shirts, pants, jogging pants, put cuffs on them. I know how to do all that stuff. I have sewn sheets, pillowcases, curtains. Gosh, the one thing that I tried to do because I needed to feed my family was work at a furniture factory. I quit that same day. They took me into a place called Bassett Mirror. All I saw was fire. It was like we were going into the deeper dungeons, and all I saw was fire and flames. And it was so hot. I said, I'm not coming back here. And I made a decision. Listen, I got to transition out of this market because there is more. I knew, didn't necessarily know what was on the inside of me because I was so young. I didn't even know what I wanted in life because I had my children so young. How would I know? I have now transitioned my life before 20 with 2 kids. By the time I was 20 with 3. What? I don't know what I want to be in life because I got children I got to take care of. I became a married with children at 21. I never had an opportunity to talk about what I want to do with my life. When I was a younger girl, of course, I had dreams and ambitions just like some of you may have dreams and ambitions too. But again, there was so much more. My dreams are bigger today because I understand the concept. If you want something out of life and you have a dream, you must pursue it. But in order to pursue it, you must make a plan. And in order to make a plan, you got to first understand you and make sure that everything around you is conducive for what you need to move forward with the plan to bring you into success for that big dream. Hello, Carlisa. Good to see you, girl. Yes, we go way back. Good to see you. So, and thank you, Jenny. I appreciate you. To God be all the glory. So, yes, there is more. And you have to understand, I'm getting ready to go, the difference between a job and a career. A job is what we get. Give me a check or some money to do a task. It doesn't mean you're going to stay in the same career path. It doesn't mean that you're going to stay in the same occupation. What it means is you're getting a check to do a certain task. And there are many employers who offer reimbursement for education. There are employers who also offer for you to be able to go talk to a therapist where they pay certain amounts per year or per month. You got to know your benefits and be able to utilize what you have while you're with that company. So if you have to go to college or go back to college to pursue the education or the skill needed to transition you into that specific dream that you have, then use what you have at your disposal. Ask questions. Just don't work for an employer and not know your benefits. Don't, and I say this hoping that I'm blessing you, not trying to step on anybody's toes, because I get it. I've been there, done that. When you're working on your job, is not about meeting friends. And I know being a mother, you may not be a mother. Some of you are single mothers. Some of you are wives or girlfriends or grandparents or what have you, whatever the hats are that you're wearing. But you can't forget about you. You can't forget about who you are and what you want out of life. And you got to take care of you and know the benefits of what is at hand for you. If you're on a job or even in a career path, ask yourself the question, in 10 years, where do you want to be with your life? Ask yourself the question, another question, can you see yourself retiring from that specific employer or in that career field? Nurses, doctors, using it for an example, they're in the medical field. Most of them, they're going to retire from being in the medical field. Teachers, principals, people who are in education, most of the time they're going to retire from those things. And I do understand sometimes you can be in a career for a long period of time, and that company that you have been working for has to file bankruptcy, a different company, and they've merged, and maybe you lost your job. Maybe you had to be compensated with a package. Things happen, but you have to know at the end of the day about your life, your dream. That I am the woman to come see. I have years of experience transitioning from industry, working hard in the industry, transitioning into retail, working my way up in the retail industry, having my own business, now having my own businesses, working in corporate America, Fortune 500 companies, downsizing multiple $1 million companies, even at the same time. I can go on and on. I'm so grateful for the opportunities. I never understood understand and digging, trying to find what you want to do with your life, what career path you want to be on. And if you are in a career that you enjoy, let's talk about how you continue to move forward period of time that you progress. You continue to move up in that field, in the ladder, so that you can learn more things. So please come see me. Sorry, the internet's going out. Whatever the career path is, or moving from job, even starting your own business, I can help you do all of those things. Right now, I have a special going on where you can sign up for $125. Sign up for 125 and you get so much. Go to my website, LSC Global LLC.com, and I'll put that in the comments for you. I think it's go working, also want to make time for my family. So I hope this has encouraged you, this has blessed you. I've enjoyed seeing all of you. Again, it's free. I also have a membership on my website that gives you a membership portal where I do You got to come check us out. LSC have to offer. I am so much more than just coming in on Sundays. Most of you see me as Latika, as Minister Latika as Carter, than those who see me working on my job, helping people get homes. I am so much bigger than all the other businesses that I am running at the same time. So I want to help you find that big dream and pursue it. Enjoy your Saturday. It's been awesome and amazing speaking to you. If you want to follow me tomorrow, 6 o'clock p.m., I'll be on that minister tip with that hat. We're going to be talking about something spectacular for breakthroughs and amazement so that you can see how to take care of that other side of you. But we got to get our money right so that we can get our dreams working. You want to finish 2021 strong? Come see me. LSCGlobalLLC.com. Peace and blessings. And please share. Encourage someone else. Tell your sister girl, tell your sister, your auntie, your grandmother, whomever. Listen, it's a chick that says she wants to help us. Okay? Tell them about do for you. It's free. The try is free. It doesn't cost you anything. It's a 30-minute. You can schedule it. My schedule is open so that you can see the hours, that you can select the time that works for you. I will have my assistant send you a confirmation of that time so that you'll know for sure when we're going to meet. Most of the time, as long as I don't have someone right behind you, I give you so much more. I've been doing it for women who have been coming in for their free consultations. Or your dreams are waiting on you. Mwah. Peace and blessings. Enjoy.